Hey folks, today is Monday, March 22nd, and nothing but good news today. Last Friday, we reached full immunity day at Riverwoods Durham. Earlier in the week, we had reached full immunity day at Birch Hill, and the previous week at Riverwoods Exeter. So what that means is all of our communities, in all of our communities where everyone who has accepted the vaccine is at second shot plus 14 days and what we consider full immunity status. So that is fantastic because it allows us to do a bunch of things. Visitors are now welcome. So many of you have already invited your friends and family in. I think that's fantastic. Within some guidelines, still some structure, folks need to check in at the kiosks in the front area. They need to wear a mask when they're in the hallway, and we ask that visiting happen within your apartment, not in common rooms now. If you are a visitor, your friends or family, come on in. We can't wait to see you. We've missed you. Maybe wait for an invitation from your your friend or family who's a resident here, but I'm sure they'd love to have you. And we just, it hasn't been the same without you. So we are so excited that you get to be a part of our community again. Come in, enjoy visitation within some structure for now, but feels like we're on the right path. Other things that are getting back to normal, housekeeping and work orders and educational events and social events and hey, maybe a party or two. I feel like we've earned that. Cannot wait. Dining is also reopening on a gradual process. Very practically, we need to rehire an absolute ton of servers. Generally, those are high school kids, and generally those folks are not vaccinated. So we're going to do that in a gradual way, reopen in a gradual way over the next couple of months so that we're not bringing just a ton of unvaccinated staff into the communities at any point in time. But we'll get there. We are getting there. And it just feels so good to have so many people getting vaccinated every day. A few things to note. We are the fortunate tip of the iceberg in terms of vaccinations. So for the last year, it's been the worst to be us, and now it's kind of the best to be us because you all are vaccinated. Essentially 100% of our residents across all communities are vaccinated. And on average, about 75 to 80% of our staff. So that's fantastic. But when you're in the outside world, that's not the case yet. So today, in New Hampshire, people age 50 and up are eligible starting today. So more and more people will be getting vaccinated. The percentages are rising. That's fantastic. When you're in the outside world, they're not quite there yet. So masks and stay away from large crowds and stay out of restaurants still, please. But when you're home, you're safe. And that is those are words that I've been aching to say for a year. So it feels fantastic to be able to say to you, when you're home and among your fellow residents, you can feel safe to be with people, no masks, and have some fun. I just want to say also, just thank you for hanging in with us. This has been quite a year. Even in the stages and times when maybe you didn't love everything we were saying in terms of guidelines and restrictions, you trusted us, and all we wanted was to get to this point and have you still be here. And you are, because you're watching this. So, yay. So we're not quite at the end, but at least it feels like we're at the beginning of the end. And good is ahead. We are, we've been saying for a year now, every 4 weeks, science catches up. And if you think back 8 weeks, vaccinations were just starting. And if you think ahead 8 weeks, so 2 sets of 4, essentially everyone who wants a vaccine will have it available to them. And isn't that great? We're not there yet, but we're getting there. So be smart, stay safe, and I cannot wait until the opportunity exists for us to be able to share information, talk about Riverwoods, talk about your life live and in person instead of via these stupid videos. I can't wait until I don't do these anymore. So until I get to see you live and in person, stay healthy, my friends.